So this year I decided to put my life back on track. And this is not just the words that everybody using for cleaning their apartments. Let me explain. Before we go in there, let's go a little bit in the past and I will tell you the whole story. So this is me in 2015. Here I'm finishing the high school and I was a dancer at the time. Here I'm fall in love in yoga and grow to the level where I start coaching. At this time I finished my bachelor and I moved to Austria to work in a fab. And 1.5 years later I'm packing all my life in one travel bag and moving to Bali for next half a year. There I'm working all time as a yoga online teacher, and 6 months later I'm moving here in Warsaw, Poland. Here I become much more than just a yoga coach and start helping people to build their systems of life, not just the health but overall system of their life. And I grow to the point where I'm not even teaching yoga anymore. And each of those periods had one specific area of development. It was health, sports, relationship, work, business, social media, traveling, whatever, but only one area at a time. And since my life was changing quite rapidly, it was hard to find a space and place to just stop myself and create the balance all over those areas of my life. Since now I'm finally found my path, I'm found my place, I'm stable, and I can plan all of my steps upwards. So I thought now it's the best time to combine all of those areas together and create something meaningful. And of course share it with you here on this channel. Let's move to the desk and I will explain to you everything in details. Okay, so wait a minute, something is wrong. Okay, now it's better. So in this year I decided to shift my priorities to 3 main categories to build up the foundation to all my life. And those 3 areas become health, wealth, and relationship. 3 main categories of the life, I think the whole humanity. That's why I think this series will be really helpful to you also to create your life as you wish, because those areas, one or another, you will definitely have in your life. Let's start from the main one. The main one for me is the health. The health because last year I wasn't really paying attention to my health. I wasn't doing almost any sport and I lose a lot of strength and a lot of physique that I had before. That's why when I'm planning my week or my months, the first things first, I'm planning all my trainings and all my sport events. For me it's climbing, yoga and running. Climbing, I think it's the most complicated because I need to go to the gym quite far from me. It's like 40 minutes on the tram in one side, so it takes quite a lot of time. Plus the climbing itself, it's not really intense sport, so you spending quite a lot of time in the training. So usually my training comes like 2-3 hours, just the training itself, plus 1 hour up and 1 hour back to go in. Yep, after 3 years of working, the warm light of my light system just died. So yeah, it happens. Okay, let's come back to the topic. So bouldering taking quite a lot of time, that's why I put 3 sessions per week, and depending how busy I am on this week, I'm usually doing or 3 sessions or just 2 sessions. After that I have running sessions. Running sessions I have also 3 per week. Again, it depends on how busy I am and it also depends on the weather. The last part is my yoga sessions, and the main idea why I'm doing yoga now is to compensate all the effort that I'm doing on other training. So for example, if I'm going running today, I will do yoga specifically more on my core, on my legs, to compensate those muscles that was not working or were working. So my body will not be damaged or my body will not compensate in the wrong way. That happens quite a lot if you're doing some type of activity all the time. As you can see, I'm training every day and sometimes few times per day. With my schedule I can do it, but sometimes it's too busy, but I'm doing at least 3 normal workout sessions per week. The thing that I really want you to take note on is to not change if you train or not. You changing the amount of the training inside the training, okay? So you're changing the workout itself, not even thinking if I have workout or I don't have a workout. The only way that I'm not doing the workout, it's if I am sick. That's the only way I'm not doing the workout. In all other situations, I'm just changing the type of workout, not the existence of this workout, okay? Take this note. Okay, now let's go to the second part. This is my business and wealth. So in this area, I would combine it also with my social media, because the social media is the part of my business. For you, it can be different. The part of my life when I had the corporate job, I had totally different system. For now, since I'm self-employed and I can create my own schedule, I can create everything that I want as I want to, I put my business quite on top of the list what I need to do, because now it's going from the bottom, let's say, where it was a few years before, to the middle range where I can live on this and I can feel okay. So for this year, my main idea for business is creating the foundation for the next years, so to make the solid base on which I will apply another options that I will have in the future. That's why I'm creating more wide social media, not only in Ukrainian language but also in English, because I'm creating more stable base around myself, around my knowledge, around what I wanna do. The bigger area of my control I create, the more possibilities and options I have. It doesn't matter what happens with the option 1 or option B, because I still have option C. That's really powerful tool when you're creating your business not around only one topic, but around yourself and your skills, and build the foundation all around it. I created all of those variants for myself. In that case, I know that if one option will not work, I still have another options to do, and I'm not freeze out, I'm not scared, because I know that I have options. So for now, I'm focusing on growing my Ukrainian account as a coaching and social media just in English. In English, as you see, I'm creating everything from scratch. And you who is watching it now, probably on the bottom now of this foundation, you can see all the steps that I will do to create something else, to create something more meaningful, more powerful that I want to create. And of course, later on, all my coaching from Ukrainian account will also switch to English account. It just for now, I'm not feeling enough strength to teach in English in this case. I need to shoot a little bit more videos so my brain will switch again to English, and then I can apply all of my coaching stuff also to an English audience. That's really crucial for me, because it opened another level of communication, another level of opportunities, and another level of help to other people. So with the business, now I'm creating at least 3 focused hours per day. This is really powerful tool that I explained in my Instagram. You can see it here, or here it will pop up somewhere. Block those 3 hours. First hour you maybe will not do anything meaningful, but in the second and third hours you will do a lot of productive work. And I would say if you're creating this schedule every day and you're doing it every day, you're really doing more work than you're spreading all of your workload throughout the day. It doesn't matter if you're doing the corporate work or if you're doing your self-employed stuff. Just block those 3 hours, cut off all the distractions, focus on those 3 hours, do the work, and then you can feel free to do other stuff. So after those 3 hours, I have my coaching, I have my sport, I have my relationship, I have all my life that I want to do after those 3 hours. I'm not exhausting myself. So those 3 hours is more than enough for me to do all my necessary work. Note this method also to yourself. And the last part is relationships. Not only romantic one or something like this, just relationship with the people. Because last years, since I was moving a lot, it was kind of hard to create some meaningful relationship with people. And of course, I had some of my friends back there in Ukraine. And since we're living in different countries with a totally different world, that really changed our relationships. So now I'm building up the new relationships, sometimes with you, sometimes with other people that I met on the climbing, on my coaching, or on my Instagram or my YouTube. So feel free to write me in DM, and I'm open for the new communication, for new socialization in my life. This is the area where I'm lacking quite a lot, just because I'm not really a social person. I could not say that I'm an introvert or something. It's that I'm more on the logic side, not on the empathic side. So building the connections with people sometimes a bit weird for me, but I'm growing on this topic. I'm learning a lot on this topic. I'm practicing a lot and everything. So I created better version of myself in this topic also. But this topic, not the priority for me. It's still in the top 3 priorities, but it goes under the health and business. So when I'm planning my week or months, I'm planning firstly sport, then I'm planning my business, and only then, if I have some options, then I'm planning my relationships. That's kinda what the plan for this year is. Let's see how it will go. I will share all my journey here, so feel free to write your own goals and areas of your life that you want to accomplish in this year. Please share your history, your questions, everything that you want to express. Feel free to participate in the other comments also. Write down something meaningful, connect with the people, and of course I will do my best too. I'm quite busy now, so I could not reply everybody at once, but I'm trying to reply everybody at least in the end of the day. So please, if I'm not replying you immediately, it doesn't mean that I'm ignoring you or something like that. It's just that I'm busy and I have another part of my life. Let's make this journey easy and fun for all of us. Hopefully you note something meaningful for yourself, or at least enjoy watching. Please let me know in the comments if you do, and see you next week. Ciao!